here from the Next Issue podcast. Today's video is a review recap of The Wheel of Time episode 4. Um, we do have spoilers ahead, so if you haven't watched the episode up to episode 4, expect maybe some spoilers coming your way. So, episode 4 is The Dragon Reborn, premiered over Thanksgiving break, November 25th. So, here we have Moraine struggles with the uncertainty while Lan struggles with their new companion, um, who, I mean, Nynaeve's, as we saw at the end of the last episode, she's now with that party. In the meanwhile, Rand wonders about Matt, and Matt starts to wonder about himself. That's pretty big, but I'll get a little bit more into it. And then Ewain and Perrin continue to hang out with the traveler party, but we don't really see much. They do finally take their first steps down a different path, as an incredible power is about to be unleashed on the world. So I definitely do like seeing the power growth from the characters. So let's get into it a little bit. So at the end of the last episode, our party was split into many different factions. I'll start with the characters that had probably the least amount of storytelling on this episode. So first we have Matt and Perrin. No, sorry, Ewain and Perrin. They're still traveling with the travelers from last episode. They really don't have a lot of much stuff happening. We know they're traveling with them. They decide to go with them, uh, but they really just kind of talk a little bit and try to figure out what's going on, who these people are, why they are being so accommodating to them. They do discover that most of these people, although the community is closed, they are not. They're kind of pariahs from society. Um, but that doesn't deter them from staying there and at least try to figure out how they can be stronger within themselves. Um, we also have Matt and Rand who keep traveling with out of that town after they were attacked. They do get attacked by a Fae, but we don't really see a lot of that stuff happening. The main focus of this episode really is with Maureen, Lan, and then Nynaeve, who finally ran into some help from last episode. They ran into this group who has captured the possible Dragon Reborn. We meet we meet at the beginning of the episode, or we figure out how this maybe, I don't want to call him imposter, but how this prisoner had kind of rose to power. He had been telling people that he was Dragon Reborn and had been conquering towns and recruiting people to his cause. He does have a lot of power, but we do know that there are some powerful voices, powerful magic whispering in his ear. So I guess we don't really know if this is part of the madness, if the power is real. I think that's what the group is trying to figure out as well, as they have kept them captured. And we meet that two of our Aes the Sedai, they now have to hold him in place. He is that powerful, but they are able to shield him to carry him around. So we do finally heal Maureen. She regains her power, and she gets kind of caught up with all this stuff. And she learns about everything that's going on. That's why I really like this part of the episode, the stuff in the camp, because we get to see a lot of. That's why I really like this part about the episode, because we get to see a lot of exposition about who these people are, how this dragon imposter could have came into power. We do see that Logain's forces finally invade, and they're confronted by the Aes Sedai. And wow, I mean, from there, it's just pandemonium all over the episode. We have really cool battles, which I'd recommend you go watch. And then we have this moment where Logain finally escapes, and things kind of blow up because he did, or Yeah, he killed one of the Aes Sedai's, and her the the partner uh, was the ward was struck with grief and went in to hit him and or kill him with his axes. Um, but that did not work out very well for anybody. There's a moment where I just made a note. Did Logain just kill everyone once he released his power? But then we get this really cool scene where Nynaeve walks in, sees all the damage, and she also unleashes this really cool power. Heals everyone that was hurt, especially because Lion took like some shrapnel to his neck. I thought he was done for. So yeah, that was really cool. A lot of this episode was definitely action packed, especially on the latter half. But let me know what you thought of the episode. Let me know what your favorite moment was. And thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. And come back, check out the episodes. We're doing this stuff weekly. Check out our Patreon in the description below. And thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.